Hello Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the first week of December and happy birthday. By the way, if you've had your birthday already, because I know one Saggy in my life that has already had his birthday, and if you're still coming up, I know another two Saggies that are having a birthday as well. There's a lot of Saggies in my life. Okay, actually I am one, don't tell the others, but I'm a Saggy as well. And happy birthday guys, happy birthday. You may have an amazing birthday. I hope you eat cake and ignore your diet just for that day. But let's get into your guys' reading. We are going to be uncovering some truths in this week's reading. One of the things I want to do is answer the questions that I get asked the most in my personal readings, which is literally who are they really? How do they really feel about me? And what are their intentions moving forward with me? So we're going to answer those questions for you here today. Because another thing that I'm always quite positive of in life, if you can count on one thing, it's change. And people's feelings change as well. And people's viewpoints change as well. Our extended reading this week is going to be looking into exactly what their energy will be like compared to the energy now, but we will be doing a complete new reading to see what's going to happen in 2021 with you guys and see how they will be vibing then, if anything changes at all. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description box below. But let's get that first card out. What is going on? Oh yes, hello. Who's happy? There is somebody very happy here. There's somebody feeling, I don't know if you're happy for December or your birthday, or you're just happy about a person, but this is nice. This is embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. And if this is the overall theme of the entire reading, I am very curious. Is this you, Saggy, that is just being totally happy and feeling in your skin and everything? Or is this caused by somebody coming into your life or your person? So let's have a look and see what is going on with your person, as opposed to sometimes how they like to present themselves. Who are they really, spirit guides for Saggy? Let's have a look and see what comes up here. Well, this is contradictory. I feel like this is your energy then. They are feeling pretty insecure right now because you've got an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. This can even indicate somebody who could be pulling back a bit of energy from you, literally focusing more on themselves. Sometimes it can indicate somebody that's going through a little bit of a dark time as well. If this isn't your person's energy, it does say strengthening bonds. It's in the reverse position. It's almost like you guys are not strengthening bonds. They feeling insecure for some reason. I want to see what makes them feel insecure. They also might be a little bit depressed there. I'm just saying. I'm just picking up this darker energy, a little bit down, a little bit of a down energy. What is that down energy? Let's get this card out. Well, what is going on here? Did you say no to somebody? Oh my God, yes you did. Saggy, this is a reading for a Sagittarian who, I feel like, I don't know if you're single or whatever's going on here, but whoever you are living your life, okay, as a Sagittarius would do, living large and loud and fiery and all those things. You're enjoying your space right now, enjoying your energy, living as full a life as you can live. Somebody tried to approach you. Somebody tried to come in. This is for single people. Somebody tried to come in here with this Page of Pentacles energy. And you, I think you let them go. With the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position, you kind of said no. Who's this person? I'm just saying, who did you say no to? Did you even notice this person? Because in this kind of energy, you're not even looking here. You're just kind of looking at the butterflies flying up into the sky and just doing your thing. Somebody has been trying to approach you. If they're not still currently trying to approach you, they're still trying to connect with you. And you kind of like just sort of giving them the brush off. Do you know this? I don't know. I kind of like picking up on some of you guys going, huh? You know what I mean? And I'm just picking up on this. And I want to see. Let's go to the Moonology deck. Let's go. Yeah, who's this person? Who is somebody tried like to make a move on you. Somebody tried to make a move on you. I want to see what card comes out here. Yeah, somebody was dreaming about you. I'm just saying, somebody was dreaming about you. Somebody had ideas. Somebody had plans here because they had practical plans moving forward. Ooh, full moon in Taurus. Somebody was thinking about you, really thinking about you. Your dreams need a practical plan. And yeah, you've got a lot of pentacles, 3 pentacles energy. This can be an earth sign. And somebody is either trying to come back in here. By the way, if this has not occurred, it could be occurring at any given time. Because I'm picking up that this is something that could be coming in as well. It could be coming in as well. They're very worried. If it hasn't come in yet, they could be worried that you don't let them in. You say no with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. With this, yeah, I feel like somebody's thinking about you. This is either somebody completely new or this is somebody that you know. I kind of like don't pick up the vibe at all for the people who are in a relationship. Even if you're in a relationship, this is somebody else. I'm just saying, this is somebody else's energy that's looking at you, dreaming about you, thinking about how they can make this happen. Wow. Do you even know this? I feel like a lot of you guys are going, huh? Who? And you're looking around like, who? Because you're so in your own world, doing your own thing. You don't see just anyone else out there. That's nice, very nice energy. Look at this. Somebody is falling in love with you. Somebody got feelings for Saggy out there. What is going on here? This is so interesting. Love flows through you and to you. Your dreams need a practical plan. There is somebody either out there, somebody new that is watching you, that is trying to get this card to become reality. So this is the thing, what Spirit Guide is also trying, this is more like a message for you. With this deck, I always kind of use it as a message directly to you. What you need to know, what is causing this to happen is your energy. It is the love that's flowing through you. And because of this, it's this that I'm picking up on here. This is the same kind of vibe. I just want to show you, this is you. Look at these 2 cards, okay? In both of these cards, it shows a woman, but this can be a man as well. In both of these cards, you see the same kind of image. Completely different cards though. You see somebody's face. Very happy, looking very happy. Got the moon there, trusting life, feeling emotions, loving to be outdoors, enjoying nature. Both of these hands are being held up like this. This is a very positive gesture. It's showing that you're just embracing. It's showing that you're accepting everything that comes in. You are creating, you are becoming something amazing. You're just becoming and becoming every day more of who you're meant to be. By doing so, by living in this embracing enthusiasm, Saggy, this is an amazing reading. Wow. You are literally sending out love into the universe, because I feel like you're just loving your energy and your life, and you got hope and you got all those good things. This is so nice. Because you are doing this, you're starting to get a lot of attention over here. Okay, so this is what's causing people to start to notice you, is because you putting the self-love back into you. You're making the effort to live a full life, and you could just be literally glowing right now. Wow, that's good. So wow, let's go in and see, how does this person feel about you? Well, one thing's for sure, you're activating their heart. So let me tell you, somebody's looking at you and somebody's either watching you, they're trying to make practical steps to come towards you. You might be in such a vibe of your own that you're not like totally even noticing this person at some level. They have got feelings that literally involves manifestation with regards to you. They are trying to bring you, and this is practical plans now, they're trying to bring you into their world. They don't know how to do it. That's the thing. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to kind of like get to that place with you. This is very, very, very interesting. Wow. Let's look more into their feelings. If this is not somebody that you've already met, this could be somebody coming in. This could be something coming in. There is your page. There's your Page of Swords, practical plan. This can even be an ex that can randomly show up here. I'm just warning you. Let's see. Page of Swords, practical plans, new beginning, wanting to come in, logical thinking as well, wanting to open up. Wow. Wanting to open up their world to you. The Three of Wands energy is when you make a decision to change something about your life. The Three of Wands with the Page of Swords is somebody thinking about how to open up their world to you. How do I get myself to get to know Saggy? How do I get to know Saggy? How do I reach out to them? What are the first steps that I need to take? What are they thinking so practically with that Magician card being there? They're thinking how to bring you into their world. Whoa, I don't know, Saggy. It looks like you're going to have an interesting 2021 to me. It's going to be a reading literally to see what this person does in 2021, the extended. Wow, let's have a look and see now what card comes up here with regard. Wow, it's time to release negativity. So your person is working, if this is an ex-person, one of the things they're trying to solve is whatever went wrong with you in the past. So you got a full moon in Scorpio energy. This is actually a very quick moving energy as well. Just be aware, especially with the page being there as well. So this person might make a random move and it's just quite unexpected. Know that. You'll be surprised if you get a message coming in from an ex just randomly. They also trying to figure out, the ex person is trying to figure out how to come in without carrying anything negative from the past into the new situation as well. Whoa. Now, if this is a new person that's coming in, they may have had some bad relationships in the past and they don't want to repeat any of that again with you. I almost feel like they're choosing very carefully. That's what comes through with a new person. It's almost like I'm choosing somebody very carefully. I'm not just getting caught up in situations with people. I want to choose something very carefully so that I don't go into any negative situation moving forward. That is nice. That is a nice energy. So let's see, advice to you. What is coming up? Impasse. Whoa, prepare yourself for this incoming energy. Prepare yourself. If this hasn't already happened, there is something that's going to come in that's going to make you stop. You're almost going to be moving on your way, living your life, doing your thing, voyage of the heart, embracing enthusiasm, living large, living the best life you can possibly live. And you think you're going on this road in this direction. And all of a sudden something happens and it's, whoa, time to stop. And I have to reflect now. What do? It's either this ex is coming back in or somebody new that makes you go, okay, now what do? You're going to have to kind of if you want to get into a situation like this, if you want to get back with your ex or you're interested maybe in doing so, it's going to kind of make you have to rethink everything, literally. And if this is a new person and you actually like them, it's also kind of a little bit of okay, so this is new and this is different, so how does this fit into my life? I kind of got that energy coming from this card, kind of it doesn't matter if it's a new person or an ex. I kind of feel like you're going, how does this situation now fit into the life that I'm building for myself? How do I fit this person in here? What happens now? There's a lot of thinking coming in this card there. That's quite interesting, coming through as a message for you as to how you will kind of be feeling. It's almost like something different has shown up and it wasn't according to your plan. You know what I mean? So let's see. Wow, intentions towards you. Wow, dreams come true. 9 of Cups. Yeah, no, this person's got a realization. Even if this is an ex-person, they are kind of in this energy of going, if this is an ex, they realize who you are. They realize that they belong with you. With the 9 of Cups energy being there, that's the feeling of being content, the feeling of feeling like you're at home, the feeling of feeling like this is where I belong. And so some of them, they're going, this is the person I'd love to have children with as well. If this is a new person's energy, this is literally them feeling like they found the right person, finally. I'm saying finally because I can see they've had negativity in their past. This is them literally going, I can't believe I actually find a fit like this. I can't believe I found the person that I always kind of been hoping to find. Yeah, they are. The thing is, Spirit Guide just said something really funny. It's not in the cards. It's almost like they're going, I can't believe I found the person that I always was hoping to find, and they don't even notice me. You know what I mean? I just keep on picking up this energy of you kind of not even really taking them seriously or noticing them, or just you're too busy with your own things to really notice them. For a lot of you guys, some of you guys might even be going, I don't want to be in a relationship, or I'm not ready to be in a relationship. So this is an interesting energy. So we got 2 cards that have come out that sort of goes deeper towards their intentions. They do intend to come in and offer this cup of love for you. And by the way, they are very much aware that it's not going to be easy. If this is an ex, they know it's not going to be easy. With the 7 of Wands being there, they know it won't be easy. Oh, they know. They know it's not going to be an easy convincing you, but they feel like they can do it because it's the 7 of Swords in the upright position, not in the reverse position. They feel like they can do it. They must have been doing a lot of work on themselves because this is the ex person, but they also know for a fact, okay, that you may not accept them back in as well because of this energy being there. This is you kind of like going, but I've filled my cups here. I've got all the emotion that I need. So why would I want your cup? And even if this is a new person, it's literally the same kind of vibe. You may not be interested in a relationship right now. You're kind of like filling your own cups over there. You got 3 cups. And it's like, okay, do I want a 4th one? I don't know. I'm looking at other things that are making me happy here. And they believe, though, that they can do this. Because the 7 of Wands is like, okay, they know for a fact that this is going to be a little bit of a uphill battle, almost like, but they also know that they can, they believe that they can handle this. They believe, okay, if I can keep just do everything right, I'll be fine. And this is them really coming in. This is going to be a quick thing here. It's going to be very unexpected. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. This is the energy that is building up to the full moon energy. So you're going to build up to full moon energy, and then you're going to have this moment where this things unfold around you. This is literally you guys, this person revealing themselves to you. Even if this is an ex-person or a new person, this is this person coming in kind of like, yeah, I'm back. You know what I mean? I hope that's not a scary I'm back. You know, like that, what was it? That horror with Jack Nicholson. He's like, I'm back. It mustn't be that kind of scary vibe. No, it must be like, I'm back, and you're like, oh, okay, that's a surprise. Mustn't scare you, you know. And this is them coming in very, very quickly. This is something that they cannot control, because once waxing moon begins, it builds up and builds up and builds up until it gets that full moon energy, which is very emotional, very strong. It makes us do impulsive things as well. They're getting to that point where they're going to do that impulsive thing towards you. Now let's have a look and see, Saggy. Wow, this is actually quite interesting. Imagine this kind of like occurring over your birthday month. Maybe they're aware. Maybe they want to be your birthday present. I'm just saying, you know, come and wrap themselves up as a bow and present themselves at your door. That would interest a Saggy. That would make a Sagittarian go, hey, well, this is different. And whoever's the cross watcher, take a hint. I'm just saying, do something interesting. Sagittarians like it. So let's get advice. And other Sagittarians like, no, I don't want my ex wrapped up in a bow at my front door. Wow. So it says, follow what makes you happy. Follow your bliss. Yes, you don't know the outcome. That's what makes you stop and think. Ex-person, new person, you don't know the outcome, because this is navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. We never know the outcome of things. I do the readings on every week on YouTube, and I never know what's going to happen when I release those. When I press the publish button, I don't know what is going to happen. But I just do it because it's my bliss. It makes me feel so happy to be able to communicate even to a few people the message that was meant to be heard. That is what they're asking of you. It's like literally, if this makes you happy, then do it. If it does not make you happy, then don't do it, okay? It's almost like this thing of, you got this free will. Whatever comes into your life, never close the door unless it's not okay. If it's not okay, then just close and lock the door. I'm just saying. I want to get one more card out with you with regards to the Moonology. I just want to see the energy, like advice for you in here with regards to this person. Well, they're asking you, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? What are you afraid of? What is your deepest fear? What keeps you sometimes saying no to things when they come in? I'm just saying, Saggy, you're living so full of life, but sometimes there could be a lacking in some of you guys here with regards to connection or relationships. Okay, you may be turning down relationships. Why is that? What do you need to release? And the energy also coming through here, like we need to release any negative past vibes as well when we move into the future. One thing that's coming through here for sure as well, they are asking the literal question of follow your bliss. And so they're asking you, in the following of your bliss, in the following of you being happy, what is it that's going to be left behind, and what is it that's going to be let in? So either you go, if this person makes you happy, a person that's new or a past person as well, you will let them in. You will let them in if they make you happy and they keep on making you happy. And if they start to cause you any pain or negativity, I do feel like you will end up releasing them as well, because you are doing one thing, and that is the voyage of the heart, which involves you being happy. It has come through here in 3 cards very powerfully here about you just wanting to be happy, you wanting to put self-love into you and live every day to the fullest and with joy. And if this person's coming in here is going to be on that same journey with you and enhance that feeling, you there. But if they're causing you any kind of stress or any kind of heartache, I feel like you will also release them. Wow, Saggy, this is quite a reading for a birthday month. I'll be so curious to see how things unfold. We do have the solar eclipse happening on the 14th of December as well. So that is an interesting energy. It's going to cause a little bit of like emotional vibes coming in as well. So prepare yourself. Allow that to pass before you actually make any major decisions. I'm just telling you, because sometimes the solar eclipses, we just had a new moon eclipse as well. I think it was yesterday. If this is the first, it was on the 30th. Just know emotions get a bit off kilter, not as normal. So I would say before you actually turn anyone away or accept anybody in, allow this to pass first. There we go, Saggy. If you want to check out the extended into 2021 and see what's going to happen, it'll be outcome. You can check the link in the description box below. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending light and love to all of you. Bye.